What's the zebra method?
One drink, one glass of water.
Oh yeah, no, I think I'm gonna go the black stallion.
God.
Well, maybe it's not a good idea, but you know, it's once in a it's a rare treat, you know.
Yeah. I'm just a little worried.
Oh yeah, well that's that's probably probably normal. I don't think I'm too into drinking, so I don't think that I'll be.
Be careful, that's all I'm gonna say.
I don't think I could get addicted to it.
Well, I know last time you were wanting it a couple nights later.
Yeah, I had it a couple. I was telling Helen. Okay, time to get the party started. Oh my god, here we go. So let's process our problems while drunk. Let's do drunk therapy. Oh my god. Oh, I'm an instant drunk.
You're what?
I'm an instant drunk.
Why, you already have the buzz?
I said, oh my god, when I started drinking. It brings back a lot of memories. I'm already feeling buzzed. I can feel it already.
You what?
I can already feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll hit you pretty hard. Like it's not, it's not a regular.
Okay, so. Oh wait, never mind. I'll be right back. First of all, welcome to the video. I hope you're having a good day. And I cleaned my room for this video. It's a special occasion. I have the blue lights on. And let me tell you what happened. First of all, our whole sky is yellow. And I went to the volunteer place where I have a good boss and a good other boss too. And I knew it would be that way because they're recommended by the woman with red hair at the working center. And so as I go there, right when I leave the house, there's a blue Kia. And it parks right where that little girl was with her mom, wearing pink. And then I drive down Franklin on left to go to Ottawa. And I turn left and there's a girl riding her bike who's wearing pink. And her mom is wearing blue. And then I get to the place, downtown Kitchener, and I hear all these motorcycles. And I hear them in the distance, and they're coming down away from the CAMH.
Do you know if we have any red pepper
Yeah, we should have like 3/4.
in the bottom drawer?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the motorcyclers, they loop around.
Box yet?
Yeah, I told her. She's excited. She's happy for me. She says she has to be asleep by 11. So,
Oh yeah.
but I'm excited to make her a video.
Yeah, I usually had about a 4-hour drinking window.
Yeah, yeah. So I see all these. First, I see a cop car go by, and then I see all these motorcyclers, and they have it says martinis on their jackets. And I'm thinking, martinis, what's that? And then I look at all more of their jackets and it says Hell's Angels. And I think, what's that all about? I have a friend who says he hangs out with the Hell's Angels, and he says they and the police hang out together, but only some police. And this same friend, he says the police are Nazis. I say all of them, he says all of them. He says this like a couple years ago. Then he says, I'm with the bikers. I have a friend who's a Hell's Angel. The bikers got my back. And I say, the bikers work with the police, and you don't like the police. And he says, yes, the bikers do work with the police, but not all of them are on the bad side. And so I'm like, okay, I don't think this has anything to do with him. But remember that my bike seat was just tampered the other day. And then I go to the bike shop and I see all the Hells Angels. And first I see the cop. But I also, after the bike seat is tampered, I say on YouTube post, I say, will the police help me prosecute these people if I have to, if they're harassing me? And then I go outside and I see an unmarked police van going into the thing. And then I'm thinking, are these Hells Angels here by coincidence? Are they here to threaten me? Or are they here to tell me that they're my friend? I don't even know. But it makes me really uneasy. And so I go into the volunteer meeting. And there's an Asian guy wearing black. And we're all going around doing our introductions. And my introduction, I say, hi, I'm Zach. And this guy has the Skull Crusher Evos. And these are the best headphones in existence. He's wearing all black. And I'm like, this guy, like, these are the Skull Crusher Evos. I have these headphones too. And I'm trying not to get a job. And my caseworker told me that I have to volunteer once a month. And I like the woman with red hair at the working center. So I came here because as a referral from her, I would be sure that I would have a good boss, who is Cassandra, who's a very old soul, very happy that I can be here. The introduction goes very well. I say I have anxiety, so I wear headphones. I already talked to Cassandra about this. Don't feel like it's rude if I'm wearing headphones. I can still hear you. They're not noise canceling. And then as I am sitting in the orientation, and it's just a bunch of fluff talk. It's just, if the person comes in on drugs, don't be rude to them. If they ask you to fix their bike for them, don't do it. Etc. Now I'm pausing here because it's a bit of a sad moment. Okay? I was nervous, thinking, it was gnawing at the back of my mind, why were those people there? Why were those bikers there? Were they there to threaten me? And I was thinking, is that dance girl threatening me with those bikers? And then I thought, if they're threatening me, are they justified in threatening me? They're saying, you love this poor, innocent girl and you won't leave her alone. And I'm feeling suddenly kind of dirty, kind of embarrassed. I'm thinking, if people only knew the real me here, they probably wouldn't like me. And I would be having to justify myself and defend myself. And I'm feeling quite hurt. And then a black guy walks in, and I think, oh, that's from Dance Girl here, and she's telling me that she has a new boyfriend. But there's an Indian guy wearing blue, and I'm going through all these different proxies, and I'm like, I really don't know. I have a difficult time even making eye contact with anyone. I'm suddenly feeling like a kid on the first day of school, and I'm nervous as hell. But when I do my introduction, I'm actually doing pretty well. But then it starts weighing on me. Why were they there? And my first thought is, if they want to kill me or hurt me, well, I walk through Prospect Park alone at night. I walk through the trails alone at night. The camera doesn't pick anything up there. And, I would rather die than say I've done something wrong. And I was feeling conflicted. That do I really feel dirty about myself? Do I really feel like some harasser? Not really. Am I really bothering anyone? That you would be watching my YouTube videos? That I can't talk about whatever I want to on my YouTube videos? I was like, if that's the case, why doesn't she tell me to go kill myself in person like she's done a bunch of times? Why doesn't she drive by and give me the finger and say, fuck you, go ahead, go to the police, see what they can do? Why doesn't she do that? She's done it a bunch of times. if she has to use proxies like that, I was like, that's pretty lame. Now, would I just want to go and put a boombox on my shoulder in front of her house? No, I wouldn't want to annoy someone. But that isn't something that I need the motorcyclers to tell me. I don't need the whip, and I don't need the shadow of the whip to tell me not to harass someone. I already don't harass people. So I already wouldn't do that. And what the motorcyclers should do, if they're telling me that they're threatening me, then threaten who's giving me the fake signs. Then go to their door and tell them, you're causing trouble. Because if I knew that she didn't want me near her house, I wouldn't go near her house, except for when I'm already going on her trails. And she can't tell me not to do that. And for that, if anyone wanted to threaten me and say, well, we'll kill you if you do that, I'd say, go ahead and kill me. Because I didn't do anything wrong and I don't care. So that's where I was thinking. And then, so we go through all the bikes, and Cassandra says, if you want to sign up to come back, write down when you're available next. And I say, in my mind, I'm going, this just ruined my whole buzz, not knowing if I just gotten threatened. This just ruined my whole buzz. I was planning on going home and getting drunk tonight. And now I'm going to be worried the whole time. And now certainly I feel much more fucked up. And then I drive home and I see a girl walking a husky. And then when I'm driving home on Ottawa Street, out in front of the TSD trails, I see that same girl on her bike, maybe 8, and she's fallen over and she's on the ground. I don't know if she's hurt or if she's faking it, but she's on the ground like she just had a crash. And then her mom is walking up ahead, concerned. And then when I'm leaving the bike shop before that part, there's a guy wearing all black who's Asian, and he has 2 crutches, and one of his legs is like completely broken and fucked up, and he's limping into the Asian store. And I'm thinking, oh, by the way, and when I get out, I see the fire truck go by, and I see multiple police cars going by on my way home. And at this point, I don't know whether they're telling me that they would help me if I were to file a complaint for my vandalized bike, or, you know, like my mischief bike, or if they're telling me that stop talking about Dance Girl, or never go to see if she flicks her lights on for you, or you're gonna die or something. But the strange thing is my bike was vandalized already on the other day, and I wasn't talking about going to her house then. I was saying I'm not down for orange. Then when I went to the LCBO, there was a guy wearing blue in there. There was another guy wearing blue. There was a black Mercedes parked beside me. Again, I was quite confused. And this morning, oh, this might be a depressing night now. I'm not sure I'm going to have fun after all. I thought it's actually good, though. If you have a depressing night, it's actually good. Because why are you really drinking? Did you think you were going to get any closure from her? Not really. So why were you drinking to begin with? Well, because you want to get drunk, and it's fun once in a while. You know, the last time I got drunk, I made a porn video and I tried to upload it to X videos. And it didn't work. It's actually surprisingly difficult to do that. So, so I'm in the same position as I was yesterday. This morning I was in a little bit more of a lovey-dovey mood. I was very happy that I put trust into Dance Girl to wash her clothes. Even if she hates me, at least I'm not a hateful person. At least I see the best in her. And from someone who says, no, you're actually just an obsessed stalker. Well, I've had 20-something breakups in my life. I can also break up with Dance Girl. I've also broke up with Dance Girl. I've also been like, Dance Girl, why are you even here? Like, I've even forgotten about you. I could break up with Dance Girl. If she was like, hey, I can break up with you, leave me alone, I would be like, okay, I'll never talk about you again, ever. If she has to tell me that we're broken up using secret code language that I can't understand, and she's like, and if you don't understand it, we're gonna kill you, that's not cool. And therefore, anyone who would act as her proxy isn't cool. And I'd say, you killing me? Are you hurting me? I don't know the word. It makes me immortal. It seals your fate. Because I'm genuinely not trying to harass her. And I'm genuinely not harassing her. It's my YouTube video. I can make it about whatever I want. And as long as I'm getting conflicting signals, I can talk about that. That's my right to say, I'm getting signs from someone who it looks like her. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I can't tell. Someone's trying to confuse me. That is not harassment. If she gave me clear signs that were saying that we're broken up, I would stop talking about her because I'm not an insane fuck. But since I don't know, I'm still talking about her because I don't know. I mean, I got a white Jeep with a black stripe down the middle of it on Ottawa Street. So, am I as confused as ever? Yes. Did I get any orange? There was a guy who came in late wearing a mask wearing orange. I'm pretty much a no on orange. I've already been pretty much a no. I'm not sure if that's pride or self-preservation or some kind of, I'm above that. That's beneath my dignity. I'm not a beggar. I'm not a low-class person. I'm not a third-rate person. I'm not going to subject myself to that kind of behavior. That if I stick to my morals, the first meeting was right. I said, come alone, come up close, or meet me at this specific time. She did it her way, but she did it wrong. Now she can do it the right way if she wants to do it her way. And if she doesn't, then after a certain time limit, I'll become single forever. I'll be polyamorous, and then she'll always be welcome back in my life. But I couldn't promise that she'd be my favorite anymore. That we would essentially be divorced, and then I would just be polyamorous. Because then if I moved on and had some other pig, and then she comes back and she's like, hey, I'm John Frusciante. I'm the real guitarist in the Chili Peppers. I'd say, well, you can only be my favorite if I actually like you the best. But I'm not going to give you special status over anyone. And so I'll just be polyamorous. And I don't necessarily want that to happen because I enjoy our marriage. Now, that being said, I got some pretty scary signs today. Nathan has told me some pretty scary stories about some things that have happened to people in parking lots late at night. I said, why did you do that to those people? He said, like, if they're walking around with like a razor cutting girls at the bar, going, oops, or something like that. I was like, okay, I'm not really impressed by violence. It scares me. It makes me uncomfortable. When Esbjorn, my Swedish friend, would show me his guns, it made me worried. And he loved me. It wasn't that I was afraid he was threatening me. He would go off into war. He would go on tour. And I would say, this is not something to brag about. And we had these people at our party once who were stealing all the cell phones. They went into our party and they stole everybody's cell phones. And Eric, who was really sweet, he did naked cold approaching in the center of Denmark. He was crying his eyes out. He said, I invited those guys. And all these girls were crying that their phones had been stolen. And they took the phones and they put them outside. And then they came back up into the party. And we called the police, and the police said, is this a gay party? Only in Sweden. And these two guys who were stealing the phones, they were making out with each other all night. And Esbjorn said, in their culture, love another guy, that's gay. But if you have sex with another guy, that's not gay. And Esbjorn was the type who he wrote all these religious symbols, and he had an X through them. And he said, religion is for children, religion is for retarded people. Only retarded people believe in fairy tales. And so we called the police, and we basically said, we know that these guys stole the phones, but they went out and they stashed them all somewhere. So now you're going to search them, and they're not going to find the phones on them. And these guys were very, very sensitive, emotional, like, oh, yeah, we'll stay. No, we'll stay. Like, very, big doe eyes. And Sigborn, or Asbjorn's brother, who was even hotter than him, he said, will you go back up my brother? He's, arguing with these guys. He had cologne of this, fist bottle that his girlfriend got him. He was so hot. You couldn't imagine how hot this guy was. Esbjorn's the type, when you see him, you say, are you a model? You're a model, right? His brother is even next level, like Brad Pitt level. Brad Pitt tried doing stand-up comedy, and they told him not to because he's too good looking. Sigborn is like that kind of level. Esbjorn is like, oh my God. Esbjorn and I dated cousins, Lynn and Kim, and we would hang out with them. And Esbjorn didn't like this one guy, Daniel, who would walk around naked. He'd go, Zick, you owe me 100 krona. Travis didn't like this guy either. This guy had Asperger's syndrome. And Travis almost has Asperger's syndrome. He would walk around naked from the shower, and his dick was as thick as a can of tuna. And it was pink, but it was 1 inch long, and it would bung, 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 it would vibrate with each step. Bung, 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 bung. And he had big lips so big he could slide a dick through them without him opening his mouth. And he'd walk bung, 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 bung from a long walk. This was a $10,000 a month apartment. You'd go all the way from one side, 8 bedrooms, from the bathroom all the way to his bedroom. And he'd just carry his towel on his shoulder. Bung, bung, bung. And Travis was like, he offered me some food, and I didn't even say yes because I didn't even want him feeling like I owed him anything. And Sigborn says, go back up my brother. And his brother, Asbjorn, who is my best friend there, and his brother then came in and he said, we'll get you on the field. And it was the first time I was hearing someone really say a real casual death wish. The girls were crying so much. My iPhone, my fucking iPhone. I paid $600 for that and all this. But that night, I had a girl with like fucking 40-inch hips and like 20-inch waist. You know, I got to second base with her or something like that. And, you know, not kissing, if that's what you think. And her friend was awake during. And afterwards, she's like, do you remember when we thought my friend was asleep? She wasn't. Oops. But she was from New York. But I guess I'm not supposed to be talking about that. But she's not another pig in my life. So, and frankly, I don't know if Dance Girl's coming back. Dance Girl could be threatening me. I really don't even know. That was kind of the point of drinking, is to remember that I can enjoy myself when my state is high enough. Do you remember how when I smoked hash, I said, okay, you can handle this now, so get healthy. And remember too, I got tons of blue. As soon as I went out, I got a blue. And I got the same blue as the girl in pink. But then I got the girl wearing pink riding her bike. But then I got the girl in pink crashing on her bike. Or at least laying down as if she had crashed. Did she really crash? I don't know. Am I being threatened? I don't know, but I think that's a pretty cheap threat. Not that it's not valid, not that someone's not going to really harm me, but that to threaten someone based on that is very hypocritical, is very unfair. And I think I'm on the lines of Hattori Hanzo, that if I'm the only one in the world who says, no, I'm right, and everyone says, no, we're going to kill, I say, if you're really right, you could argue it. You could argue me. You could argue me if you were right. If you have to go to fighting, you have to go to violence, you're not right. Now, some people, all they understand is violence. I understand that too. But that doesn't mean that's me. Because I've already gotten over Dance Girl and I can already do it again. So I need another beer. Okay, you're winding down. Started off depressing and got kind of fun.
What's that?
It started off depressing and it got kind of fun.
Oh,
What are you having?
falafel or messy falafel.
Wow. Oh yeah. Whew. So as of now, has anything changed because of those bikers? What were those bikers even saying? Were they saying don't go near Dance Girl's house? Were they saying don't go near Dance Girl's house with the intention of finding out if she likes you? Could he say that the one time he went over to see if she flashed her light on, that she didn't, so therefore she doesn't? Yeah. So, or has she changed her mind? And just hypothetically, if he were to do that, how would she know anyways? Isn't that super gay? That I'm writing a note in tattoo on my penis, writing a note in tattoo on my anus, saying I'll be at Dance Girl's house on Friday at 5 p.m. And someone's going to spread my ass and look at it and say, oh, Friday, 5 p.m.? That means he likes her. If she's not spreading my ass, how would she even know? don't you feel a little bit hypocritical? Don't you feel a little bit stupid? Now, clearly, if someone had a gun to my head, I might not be saying the same thing. But if someone doesn't have a gun to my head and I'm not being coerced, that's what I would say. And do I have a right to say my opinion for free of danger? If someone has a gun to my head, is that my real opinion? And have I done anything wrong? Have I been a predator to people? Making YouTube videos? Posting things in the locker room? For people who are threatening to kill me? People who are stalking me? People who are watching me in my room? Have I done something wrong? If you did that to a woman, that would be human trafficking. If you did that to a child, that would be human trafficking. I was raised by women. I'm a human being. I don't like having my family threatened. I don't like being threatened. I'm not tough. I'm not strong. I can't win in a fight. I don't own any weapons. I don't belong to any clubs. What defense do I have? Where's my choice? Where's my consent? Have I done something wrong for the things I've said? Nice method acting there, Z-Bubs. You've really fooled everyone, haven't you? Well, I don't think so. I'm still willing to go into the forest alone. I'm willing to walk by an aggressive dog by myself. I said, I know my energy. I've already dealt with the demons. That being said, Have I went to Dance Girl's house one time. Just she would flick her lights on and off. Yeah. Since that time, have I gotten another orange with a guy on the porch? Yes. Does that mean she's changed her mind? I don't know. Does that give me the right? Well, how would she know if she didn't spread my ass open? That being said, is Dance Girl even cool? Is she even hot? Does she think she's hot? Does she even think she's hot? Shark Eyes wasn't hot. When I saw Shark Eyes, I thought, that's your boyfriend? That guy's not hot. Does Dance Girl feel not good enough for me? Well, I very much like Dance Girl's face. I believe that she is. Is it something else? There's more than just looks. Chelsea is an example of that. Did I get lots of good sides? What do I think it is? I think it's blue. If Dansko's really good looking, she'd probably give me blue. So what should I do? I don't know. I enjoyed going to this bike meeting today. I thought, you know, you feel human doing this. There was one guy, he was really shy. I thought, I appreciate so much you're here. I was gregarious. And then this guy talked. I thought, wow, you're really, really shy. You're really nervous. And then I started feeling completely shut down. I thought, thank God for this guy. Thank God he has anxiety, because I have fucking anxiety right now. I'm feeling all kinds of fucked up. And my pride was at stake. I was like, so now you got threatened, and now you can't go see if she wants orange? Well, think about it for a minute. Did you really get threatened? And if you did, why is she allowed to communicate with you, but you're not allowed to communicate with her? And if she's not communicating with you and someone else is communicating with you on her behalf, why wouldn't you threaten them? I don't know. I don't know. Do you think I'm choosing to see what I want? Because I'm thinking do all options. Do red, do orange, and do blue. So that way I don't fuck it up. Is it really that bad to ride by her house one time at 8 p.m. on August 2nd? And if she's not there, then say, now we're divorced forever and I'll never look for you again? Is that really that stocky? To say that one incident? You approach someone once who doesn't like you. They say, no, leave me alone. You say, okay, I'll leave you alone now. You already did orange and she didn't flicker lights on, but then you got a new signal saying orange. Has she been inconsistent in the past where she changed her mind? Yes. So could she therefore have set a precedent that she would change her mind again? Yes. So would orange be a valid option? Yes. So would I be a creepy stalker for thinking that orange is real? No. Do I want to know if she's broken up with me? Yes. Do I want to get over her if she's broken up with me? Yes. Do I think I can get another girlfriend? Maybe. But I'd like to be at least single or at least try. So I don't know what these motorcyclers were talking about. Now, if these motorcyclers were saying, we got your back, that's pretty cool. Why? I don't know anything about motorcyclers, but they have the most comfortable bikes. I would never ride a mountain bike. I would never ride a mountain bike. As far as I'm concerned, if you don't ride a cruiser, you have mental illness. Unless you like going fast. But if you go fast, you have to go really fast. And if you're on a cruiser, you can already go really fast. If you have a windmill or a wind screen. But if you could go 300, I mean, going fast is really fun. Now I have Frank Schwabel tires, Fat Frank Schwabel cream-colored tires on my e-bike. that are like 10 years old, but they're unused. And you could see all the scuff marks on my phone. This is a brand new case, but I have all these scuff marks. Because this phone, this rubber, is just made out of paper mache. But is this unfair to me if I was being threatened? Yes. Yes, it's unfair to me. You could never do this to a woman or a child. And a man is a woman. Don't you understand? When you threaten a man's family too, let's just hypothetically say that a woman is different. Well, you've threatened women in my family too. What do you say then? You want to threaten me and you're a protector of women? What do you say then about the women in my family who have been threatened? I don't buy it. So, maybe it was a good sign. Maybe the cops and the bikers are saying, if they fuck with you, come do a police report and we'll get them. Well, who would I get? Some gang stalker? I don't want to punish some gang stalker. They don't care about me. They don't hate me. I don't want to punish our tenant for blasting our music. I like our tenant. Our tenant has bipolar disorder. My grandma has bipolar disorder. I went to a support group for people with bipolar disorder. It doesn't even matter. But it's like saying I'm a Pisces and she's a Pisces. If I make good food, I want to share it with her. If I have a shower, she turns on the shower. She's always doing nonsense. But someone's making her do that. She doesn't want to do that. She hates doing that. She's being threatened into doing that. I don't want to punish her. I don't want to punish some random person for fucking up my e-bike. I know it's coming from someone who I hate. Or someone who I have apathy towards. Someone who, if I could, I would prosecute them. But just prosecuting the gang stalker, who cares? That's a small fish. Who gives a fuck? Who I want is the person who's actually doing it. If the cops know who's doing it, if it's actually Dance Girl and TSD, I want them. If it's no offense, Dance Girl, if it's not you, okay. And I would, if you broke up with me, I'll be like, that's cool. Okay, everything you've done is cool. We're cool now. But if she's still torturing me and harassing me, and her family is, and TSD's family is, I want them. I want all of them. And if the cops are like, we know it's all of them, I want all of them. Because Dance Girl's a legal drinking age adult now. I want even her, if she's torturing me. And then I want the cops to say, yeah, we can help you. And the bikers to say, yeah, we can help you. We'll get them. I've already lived without God. I'll never do it again. Well, what does that mean? God is a hypothesis. Anyone who claims to know God is stupid. God hates a hypocrite. God is just this, isness. But don't listen to me, okay? God is simply life. That's all it is. God is life. I've lived without life. Life is absent of hypocrisy. Life is truth. Truth exists. Untruth does not. I asked my grandma, what is truth? It's the most significant question anyone can ask, says Osho. Someone said, and whatever truth is, why don't people care about it? And he said, you're such a coward to say whatever it is. You're so indifferent to it. You're asking the most significant question that can be asked. And you're putting it off on people that you don't have the courage to even ask what it is. And you're saying, why don't the general public ask truth, whatever it is? What is it? You should admit that you personally don't care about truth. But bikers got a lot of things right. They drink and they smoke hash. Those are good things. They ride cruisers. Those are good things. Do they smuggle narcotics? Maybe. Are those bad things? I don't know. I've not done narcotics. Are narcotics used to keep sex slaves zombified? Should I fear the bikers? That they actually don't value women. They actually don't value children. Should I fear them? That they work with the police, who work with the CIA, who smuggle drugs to keep women as sex slaves? Should I say they're actually not noble? They actually don't have valor. They actually don't protect women and children. And here's where I'll be, naked, with a razor blade next to my scrotum, crawling backwards, doing a crab walk, in the dark where no one sees. And here you go. And do it. Everyone talks a big game until they get punched in the nose. Everyone talks a big game. I know. I've been punched in the nose. I've been uppercutted in the nose. Everyone talks a big game until they've been punched in the nose. I'm aware of that. I walk into the dark and it's fucking scary. You know who I think of? Richard of a book. I think of Richard. But all I can say to the bikers and the police is I'm not trying to harass anyone. And if I get fucked up signs that make me think I am, go fuck up the people who are sending me those signs. Because I'm not trying to harass anyone. If Jessica doesn't like me, I want to know. I want to move on. It sounds like I'm bragging. I've had fucking really hot pigs. I've had the highest paid stripper at the strip club in the strip club that is servicing over 1.5 million people. Do I really know she's the highest paid stripper? No. But she can make $600 in a night. I've been to that strip club enough times to see the strippers just walking around, standing around. I know how much they make. But anyway, I need another beer. My dad, who has had $50,000 a night hookers for free, who has a triple gold jacket of Hustler, Penthouse, and Playboy models, who has fucked all of those, has said if you wanted a girl who looks like your girlfriend, you'd have to go to Miami. I've had maximum hot pigs. And I've been like, you're a fucking retard. And my dad said, even a lonely pig, even An ugly pig is not lonely. Once the lights are turned off, she doesn't have to look hot to not feel lonely. It's more than just looks. Only a guy who doesn't fuck hot pigs has to fuck hot pigs. Someone who can fuck hot pigs doesn't have to fuck hot pigs. What I want from Dance Girl, if I go out tonight, I don't want to see orange. If orange is fake, I want you to be very specific to say orange is not what you're doing. I'm leaning towards saying orange is not what I'm doing either. There is a valid point here that I already went by once to see the lights flicker and they didn't. So we could say we're done with orange. I'm leaning towards that. Does that hurt my pride to say only once you got threatened did you say you're done with orange? No, because the things have changed in the past. And there's already been a precedent for the changing goalposts. So would being threatened be the thing that would make me say? And besides the point, it's not like I'm gonna stop going on Kenneth Street. I don't give a fuck if Dance Girl lives there. Go ahead and kill me. I don't give a fuck about you. If you don't like me, fuck off. Anyway, I need another beer. Oh, boys.
Okay.
Guess who's drunk?
Oh my God.
I'm feeling like I had 5 teaspoons of cough syrup.
Oh dear. Cough syrup.
I'm pretty woozy.
Whoa. Well. How's it feeling?
It feels like I'm in heaven.
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm made out of helium. Like I'm floating.
Can I do a video for Bob's?
Yeah, you might want to get me on the 3rd beer. I'm only on the 2nd.
Sweet. Okay.
I'm so invincible. I feel like a god. My confidence is sky high.
Wow.
I'm suddenly, everyone who bullied me in high school, well, if you can only see me now, I'm actually the coolest guy in the world, as it turns out.
Wow.
I didn't realize until the 3rd beer.
You're starting your 3rd year now.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you give drinking alcohol, what is it?
My life is only real once I'm drunk. I'm only even smart once I'm drunk. I'm retarded when I'm not drunk. My whole life is a waste until I'm drunk.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, being drunk and being high are the only times that I'm a real me.
Oh, yeah.
And every other time, I'm just a shell of a person.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, it's really sad. It's the heartbreaking truth of life.
Okay, well we'll do another video after the next video,
I'm
okay?
in the, yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, well, anyway, goodbye, Bubbles.
Okay,
Two. Okay, yeah. Drinking is fucking amazing. Woo! It's the best. I love it. I really love it. Ugh. I'm only on my 3rd beer. Ugh. I have to burp so bad. It hurts. Ugh. Oh my God. When you're in love, you feel like you're drunk. When you're drunk, you feel like you're in love. What's the need of love? You know, it's automatic. What is the point? I could have been married, did you know? I could have been married. You don't count this. You don't recognize how great I am. I know. Boomer, you're not agitated, you're not aggressive, you're just under medicated. You need Boomex. You're gonna feel like you're draped in cashmere once you take some Boomex. I know, Boomer, you could throw you could throw a football over a mountain and you've never lost a fight. You want to tell everyone the stories about how you've never lost a fight. You're not aggressive, you're just under medicated. You need Boomex. I have had some really fucking hot pigs. Could have married them. Could have been supported by them. Could have had no job. Could have had no job. Rich pigs. At least one, the psychiatrist. Didn't have sex pig. Maybe that's everyone. Jess was super hot. I always said I'll never go down like that. I'll never go down like that. I'll never do it. I'll never do it to a pig. You know, being with someone who you have no intimacy with. You know, after Jess and I fought, we fought one time. You know, I could think of these bikers, if they saw something out of context, they said, "You fucked your pig when she was passed out." Well, my pig wouldn't have even cared. Guess what she's done to me? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you judge me. It's not like that just is the same with every pig. It's not like I would just do that to some other pig. Depends on there are many things that are communicated non-verbally. Certain pigs you would never do that to. I've been a good guy. I've had good pigs. In the end, you're laying with your pig and the lights off. You can't see her then. Who is she when you can't see her geography? Who could she be when she looks like that? No, I know. Fat girls give the best head. I understand. It's a deep koan. It's very deep. Fat girls give the best head. Very deep koan. I understand. Because they're hungry for it. I'm so hungry for it. You couldn't imagine. You couldn't imagine. But you have to remember, there's no pig hotter than the pigs I've had. There's no pig on earth who's hotter than the pigs I've had. You have to remember that. Than the pigs I've said, yeah, fucked up. You're fucked up. And life is more than beauty. I told my aunt once, I put beauty higher than God. She said, that's so shallow. But what is beauty? How deep is beauty? Goes skin deep. I want to make a shirt. You know, I was with my grandma when she was drunk. I had resented drunk people because I had felt like when people are drunk, they've abandoned you. They're not really there. And I was with her when she was drunk, and she had this look in her eyes. I thought, you're still here. Oh, how I love her. I've always said she's my favorite in the family. She doesn't give a fuck. She wore a motorcycle jacket. Her brother said, don't wear that. That's a gang sign. Don't wear that. You can't wear that. That's not safe for you to wear that. She's like, sure thing. But don't steal me a bicycle. I washed Dance Girl's pants. Let's see. My mom said, whose pants are these? I said, it's that girl. She left them in the yard. That's not perverted. That's clean laundry smell. This is my loving dance girl. Not lusting her. Dance girl, I love you. And whether you hate me or not, I'm the lucky one. My dad told me this story of this girl. No, of this guy. He had long curly hair. He was really cool. He had a bunch of girls just chasing after him, just dying to be with him. And he was with this girl who he loved. She didn't love him, but he had every girl chasing him. And he said, I'm the lucky one to be chasing this girl. I got 1 million girls chasing me, but to chase a girl, I'm the lucky one. I don't know if she loves me or not, but I'm the lucky one because I love her. I got all these girls chasing me. I got endless girls. But they're the lucky ones to chase me. I'm not the lucky ones that I'm being chased. They're the lucky ones. They're the ones who have the spirit. And I'm the one who has the spirit to chase this girl. And I know that. I know I could get over Dance Girl, regardless of what these bikers, these cops, these firefighters. Dance Girl and Associates. Regardless what they say, I know. I know if she told me to fuck off, I would. You can't fool me. You can't say, oh, you're just an obsessed. You can't fool me. You're an obsessed stalker. You can't fool me. I know if I knew that she was saying, leave me alone, I would. I know that that is true. I know that that is true. I know that that is true. I know I can move on. And I have to feel somewhat exploited and somewhat used that I'd be getting so many contradictory signals. I'd like to hope that the contradictory signals are coming from that fucking dirty ass handler. I'd like to believe it's not Dance Girl. I would like to believe that Dance Girl bringing red hair to the meeting was a symbol that yes, TST is an enemy, and yes, he is doing all this trickery. And I'm sure TSD is a drunk, but wait till I get drunk. I'm fucking genius when I'm drunk. I'm not even smart. I'm not even a real person until I'm drunk. I'm like Jim Leahy. Once I get drunk, then I get smart. Then I know what's going on. I don't give a fuck about washing Dance Girl's pussy off the pants. This is much more enthused. Smelling clean, Tide laundry. This is much more loving. This is a higher realm. This is love. Lust is what you can take. This is love. I'm folding her clothes. Look, Dance Girl. Do you see, Dance Girl? I'm folding your clothes. I'm respecting you as a human being, not just as a heartbeat with a hole. I'm respecting your humanity, the aspects of yourself beyond your pheromones. I'm loving you as a person. I'm not lusting you. I'm not trying to get something from you. I'm already in the zone. I'm already a gorilla daddy. I'm already a gorilla daddy, Dance Girl. I'm already raising like 1,000 people. I'm already the coolest guy alive. I'm already Nicolas Cage. There was this guy who came in wearing an orange shirt, wearing a mask at like 6:15 p.m. The meeting ended at 6:30. But, oh my god. One thing I like about the bikers, I bet they didn't like wearing masks. People who don't trust academia, I trust you. I don't trust academia. I've been to university. I don't trust them. I don't like them. Osho said, I'm going to be fighting these people my whole life. Aubrey paid Helen back. He says, okay, I owe you $100. Can I pay you next week? The rent just came out. Anyway, you want to go drinking tonight? I'm going to the Moxie. She's like, why are you going to the Moxie if you don't have money to pay me? Then my mom knit him 2 crochet dicks. Apparently he paid her back. We were so upset at him. His boyfriend is 20 years younger than him. A gay guy who's older than a gay guy has 5 times more likely chance than a woman who's 20 years older than a man. I understand it's very rare. I understand there are precedents as well. But I don't care. I don't care if my girlfriend is 19. I don't give a fuck. If she's 20, that's cool too. What I wouldn't give to see a window into the mind of certain people. But then again, I already know. Let's play a song. What are we gonna get tonight? Are we done with Orange? We might be. Do we deserve Blue? Kind of, yeah. Are we just saying that because we're afraid of the bikers? Kind of, but are we gonna not go by Dance Girl's house ever again? No, we're gonna go by Dance Girl's house again. But that's gonna be irrelevant to her. Karma police, arrest this man, the toxin man. It was like friends, like a T2 radio. Come on, please, arrest this guy. Dude, can we feel down, but still we have walked through Here's what you get. Here's what you get. What you get when you mess with Karma police, I'm giving all I can. It's not how good I can. Sit down This is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get when you mess with You form an drinking is fucking amazing. Holy shit. Ooh. Now, are there any black Hells Angels? Just a question. Do you know that like 98% of police are white? When I say that my name is Shaniqua, part of me really isn't joking. Part of me really isn't joking. I'm like, racism has had nothing to do with race. And I'm a real victim of the same people who are victims of racism. The things that they're a victim of has nothing to do with race. I'm a victim of the same thing. I would like to see a black Hells Angels. I'm not even joking. I don't care about if you're white or black. Just a question. Is there such thing as a black cop or a black Hells Angels? Serious question. Do you know that it's like double black people have zero faith in the law system than white people? I've never given a shit if you're like racism exists. I'm like, you're fucking retarded. Sometimes I'm like, I think you might be onto something, because I've experienced it too. But that being said, I'm not saying the Hells Angels and the police aren't my friends, because I don't disagree with nepotism either. Of course, give your family member the job. It's not who you know. It's who you know. It's not what you know. It's who you know. I agree. I agree. That's fair. That's fair. I don't care. But you know who I really like the Indians, I have to admit. I like the Chinese. I like the Japanese. I like the Viet Thais. But that might not be about the race. It might be just that they're subjugated. I like people who are subjugated. Okay. Let's make a video for Bubbles. Hi, Bubbles. Look at, I have this beer. Very precious. Pretty buzzed. I'm on my third beer. I feel like nothing matters. And I'm pretty precious. I feel a bit lame. Like I have performance anxiety. But, you know, at the same time, I don't care. I'm playing music. I'm like, ooh, 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 you know? I'm like, everything I say is genius. Part of me in the back of my head, I'm going, you're a retard. But I'm also being like, no, you're actually super genius. You're retard maxing, and that's actually the most genius thing you can do. Anyway, Bubbles, we have a fun day. I'm drinking JR 6%. Okay. So, obviously when you get drunk, you sing Sarah McLachlan. Now, let's just forget being potentially threatened. Should we do orange anymore? Should we say orange is on? Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. You're thinking orange is gone. Would I have done orange anyway? I never did orange again. Would I have done it anyway? Could you say I'm pragmatic? Could you say I never would have done orange again anyway? And I've been setting my traps to put these motherfuckers in prison. Yeah, you could say that. But, I washed down this girl's pants. Even if she hates me, even if she wants me to die, even if she's trafficking me, I don't like feeling like an unloving person. I would rather, if she's that nasty, I don't want to know it. I don't want to know people like that even exist. Tyler says that. He says it with his kids. He has an autistic kid named Dylan. He says, I don't even get angry at my kids because I don't want them to even know that exists. I don't even want to know that exists. The nihilists are right. Meaning doesn't exist, but they're immature. The only meaning that you have is the meaning that you make. In the meaning I choose, I'm like Neo. Morpheus says, do you believe that your fate is destined? He says, no, because I don't like the feeling of that someone else is in control. The only meaning that I make is the meaning I choose. Yeah, whatever. It's fucking corny. But it's true. I don't want to perceive it. She's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and I don't even want to know that exists. And I didn't. I was in a better position. No offense, Dance Girl, okay? Okay, I'll always treat you as you are in the present. If you're super nasty and you get super not nasty in the moment, I don't care about credit. If you're fucking nasty up until the moment, I'll trust how you are in the moment. If someone else is completely consistent and then they act nasty to me, I don't trust them. If you act completely nasty to me, but then in the moment you're completely present, completely not nasty, I trust you. I don't care about credit. I don't care about who you are. That's why I'm your boyfriend. If I am. Make me a witness. Take me out of darkness, out of doubt. I won't weigh you down with good intention. Won't make fire out of clay, or other inventions. When we burn in heaven like we do down here, will the change come? Well, we're waiting. Everyone's waiting, and when we're done, soul searching, and we carry in the way and died for the cause. It's misery made beautiful right before eyes. Mercy revealed or blind us where we stand. is waiting. Will we burn in heaven like we do down here? Will the change come? Is waiting. Everyone is waiting. Breathe so I can breathe you in. Waste away with me. And everything will never be this good again. You gotta promise not to stop when I say when. Don't feel mine. I dressed you in her clothes. Now drive me away. okay. You look like a bud. You look like a bud. Come down and waste away with me. Drinking is so much fun. Hope you're having a good time. Really enjoying this. Ooh, I'm gonna go tinkle. Coming up next, some Deftones. Oh boy. Hello.
Video?
Pardon?
Are you ready for the next video?
Well, I'm almost on my 4th beer. I think I've been literally at this place. Copenhagen.
Copenhagen? Oh.
I'm really drunk.
Okay, here goes the video.
Hello. I'm half performing, but this is actually who I am at this point.
What beer is this?
Pardon?
What beer number is this?
This is beer number 4.
Okay.
When I step back, I go, I hope there's a trampoline to catch me. When I step forward, I say, I hope there's a bunch of pillows.
Oh, God.
But I'm just acting a little bit. I'm handing it up to the camera.
Yeah, Helen said she can't wait for the next video.
I'm an entertainer. Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the next video, number 2.
I'm an entertainer. I feel a little bit like I'm putting it on. Like if you tried to up, you couldn't, because you're really there.
Yeah, well, I like the scarf.
I love it. I want to get down with a sew me a shirt out of this scarf.
Dang.
And you know what? I'm gonna make falafel soon.
Oh.
I'm gonna make my own pita bread, and it's gonna be. And I just love getting drunk. It is the best.
Okay, well, what is Stu?
He is looking very down. You know, he normally gets. It depends on the day, but when he's shooting everywhere, it's like he's such a bully. He just meows. He looks at me like he has these dead fish eyes. And he's meow. I think you're so ungrateful. You're a little bully. You little bugger, you know? And sometimes, once in a while, I'm really lonely and I go, oh, Stu. Hi, Stuart. You don't know any better. You're deaf, you're blind, you shit all over the place. You're probably constipated. You probably have a lot of problems. You probably deserve our pity.
Oh, Stu.
Once in a while I say, oh, you're constipated, Stu, you poor baby. Once in a while I really look out for Stu.
So does he get like a 9 or 10 maybe?
It depends. If we have government-sponsored support workers to take care of him, clean his diapers. He gets a 10. But if we have to clean up after him, I say he gets a 2. But if, we just get the golden aspects of him, he gets a 10.
Okay, off to the next video after the next beer.
Beer number 4, we have 7 beers. Isn't it precious?
Did you say 7 beers?
We got 7 tall boys, that's 6% each.
Oh shit, I thought you got 6.
I'm getting real. Yeah, I was gonna get 8, but I thought 7 is a good number. Because it's lucky. I almost got 8, but I thought, 7 is actually a good number. Yeah, I think Stu gets a 7. Stu gets a 10, I mean.
Yay.
But only when I'm drunk. Yeah, so definitely a question for the bikers. If you're threatening me, what do you say about the people who threatened my mom and my grandma and my cousin? What do you say about them? I kind of want to wonder that. And you're like, I'm a protector of the women and children. What do you think about them? I want to know. I want to know. But at the same time, I almost don't think the bikers are threatening me. I think my best friend is Nathan, who's part of the bikers. He's not officially a biker, but he's friends with them. I'm almost saying they're helping me. I don't know. I'm one of those people, I don't care about help from anyone. I'll be a majority of one. I never cared about the people. I cared about the truth. The people weren't so good to me. The society wasn't so good to me. I don't care about them. I don't care about them. I don't care about you. I'm a misfit. I've never belonged anywhere. I see it in people. That guy who bought the Tonka truck from me, he goes, I got a daughter, I got a son. Who gives a fuck? You think I'm projecting on you? You think I'm like, oh, it's suspicious you're buying a kid's toy. You think I'd think that? You perverted fuck. You think I would need a justification from you why you're buying a vintage Tonka truck? You pervert. Fuck. You think I'd need your justification? You think I would think something sick about you unless you justified, oh, it's actually for my kid, that's why I'm buying it. You fucking asshole. You fucking piece of shit. You dirty fucking asshole. You dirty sick fuck. Putting a Tonka truck out when I go by your house. Like, oh, I got you. Well, you got me on hidden camera in my room, threatening me to kill me and my family. Fuck you. You fucking married piece of shit. You fucking dirty piece of shit. You dirty rotten scumbag. You dirty rotten fucking weirdo. You block captain. You fucking block captain. You orthodox esquire. You esquire. Go ahead, esquire. You dirty fuck. Might is right. On your sword, it's engraved peace. As if that fools anybody. I see you. I don't remember your face. You're unremarkable. I remember how unremarkable you are. I remember you by your unremarkability. That you're nothing. I remember you by your proud slave status. By how proud you are to be a slave. That's how I remember you. In your $500, $800 million house. With your wife who hates you. Yeah, I remember you. Fuck yourself. Think of me. Think of going to the strip club and think of me. Think of me refusing someone hotter than anyone who you've ever been with. And think of all your money. Think of, oh, he lives with his mom. Think of that. Think of someone living with their mom who's been with hotter than you've ever been with. Think about your money is blood. Your money is blood. Money is fucking meaningless. And this gives you power over me? Your infrastructure has been a valuable resource until now. Leave us. I like to see your wife. I like to fucking see your wife. I like to see her on a porn site. I'd say, ooh. Next. I've already given up. Oh. I've already given up the kingdom. I've already given up the kingdom. Yeah, but you know, Boomer, you've never lost a fight. You're not agitated. You're just under medicated, Boomer. You need to be draped in cashmere. You need Boomex. No, you're not agitated, Boomer. You're just draped in cashmere. Boomex. You're under medicated. You've never lost a fight. You could throw a football over a mountain. We know. But that guy was more of a millennial. I've seen the bully at my grade school in adulthood. His name is Zach Anstedt. He would throw pine cones at people and hit them in the head. What song should we sing now? But Mom, can we shut my door? I was singing so loudly. Oh my god. What do we say about Dance Girl now? The power of alcohol.
Okay, so it became, well known in the 50s that, okay, a woman's going to stop menstruating at some point, her estrogen goes down. Why don't we just give her estrogen? Because that's probably going to help with some of the symptoms of menopause. So what do women experience when they go through menopause? The first symptoms are what are called vasomotor symptoms. So this is usually in the form of night sweats.
Can't.
Hot flashes. Depending on women, this can be really significant. These are women who can sleep, they can be having hot flashes during the middle of the day, they can wake up soaked in a pool of sweat.
You can't
Those
cheat.
tend to pass after a couple of years, and then they get into sort of
There's no cheating in this game.
complications of menopause. So what we call vaginal atrophy, vaginal dryness, and then the stuff that we talked about a while ago, which is
I also bow to you.
osteoporosis. A lot of women will complain of brain fog. So, I mean, clearly this was an issue, and it was recognized 70 years ago. Why don't we give women estrogen back to replace that hormone? And
It's
so
a delight.
that went on for a couple of decades, maybe less, maybe a decade, and then it was realized, wait a minute, we were driving up the risk of uterine cancer. And the reason for that is if you just give estrogen with no progesterone to antagonize,
Do you know it?
you will thicken the endometrium.
You must.
And you will increase the risk of hyperplasia. Well, you'll definitely undergo hyperplasia, and then ultimately
Dance girl.
hyperplasia is precancerous, and ultimately we were seeing that. So
I love.
give estrogen to a woman who's still
I love it.
you know, progesterone.
Okay, so saying what song do we sing next?
Call it the 1970s-ish, the scale for HRT. So in the early 1990s, the haven't really studied this. You know, we have a ton of epidemiology that says giving women hormones seems to be doing really good things. Feel better, all their symptoms go away. They seem to have lower risk of heart disease, lower risk of, cardiovascular, lower risk of cardiovascular disease, lower risk of...
But,
of
you know.
everything seems to get better, lower risk of diabetes. But we haven't tested this in a randomized prospective trial, so let's do this. And that became the WHO.
Don't think you can't find someone else who loves you.
So it had a group for women who
Don't think I'm your only option, dance girl.
women that had undergone hysterectomy for some other reason, and then it had a group for women that had other uterus. In the first group, there was a
My dad would fuck girls so good. He'd say you're in love with me
plus estrogen versus a placebo.
because I'm so good.
Everything about the way this study was done
Have 1 in 20 million IQ. I put that towards learning how to make you come unlike any other guy could.
outside of the
You think you're in love with me, but you're not.
started when you started
I'm not the one for you.
and
I accept, dance girl.
reasons for that. But
I wouldn't mind a pig my own age. I wouldn't mind a pig older.
they wanted hard outcomes. They wanted to know death rates. And if you're doing this on women who are
Live your life, dance girl. Be free of me.
you have to wait too long. Then this was only going to be like a 7 to 10 year study. So they had
Go ahead.
women who were much older.
If I really love you, of course I want whatever you want. Remember that. If I really want you, if I really love you, whatever you want is what I want.
Something like 30-40% of these women were smokers. The prevalence of obesity, diabetes was enormous. So they really disproportionately picked the most unhealthy population they could that was pretty advanced in age. And again, I think
That's what love is when someone else's happiness is paramount to your own. Okay, so... But if you love me, for God's sakes... That was because... Oh!
That's right. So now let's just keep track of the three issues. We have a disproportionately unhealthy patient population who are not symptomatic, and we're starting them more than 10%.
That was a mistake. You must remember that in a court of law, you could say I mistestified.
This study is, and I've spoken with the PI of the study and asked this question.
Is Cassandra gonna look me up on Facebook?
This in more detail. Is why did you use
Maybe.
conjugated equine estrogen and MPA, which is a synthetic hormone?
She's older than me.
Of course, you're
Well, I Why do I say it? Because she was looking at me specifically a lot. Is she watching this video? I doubt it. Is it relevant?
Is the estrogen that's collected
Yes.
and I said,
Only love gives freedom.
why didn't you use what we use today, which is bioidentical estrogen?
We should take it as an axiomatic truth
We use
that if it doesn't give freedom, it's not love. Am I willing to be exclusive with Dance Girl? Yes. Did I have dreams about it? Yeah, I dreamt about her. I thought it was about Sub-Zero. Did I dream it was pathetic? Yeah, I did. We'd be going around looking for threesomes. Pathetic.
What was the increase in the risk of breast cancer in that group? Which gets to one of my, you were listening to podcast rail on something.
Listen, I have about
I thought it was about Sub-Zero.
my laboratory.
But was it about Dance Girl?
No good number of them.
Maybe.
You don't have to apologize for having.
Do I feel pathetic with Dance Girl?
We have experience and data to support them. It provides.
So one of my biggest pet peeves is, and my team knows this, 'cause
You have to remember, I thought Shark Eyes was no catch, so
what is it? Relative risk
that's what I'm not
versus the placebo was 27%.
The twins were at least respectful.
HRT increases risk of breast cancer by 27%. Now, I don't think that's true at all today. But let's even look at the data. What was the AR? What was the absolute risk increase? It was a difference between 5 cases per 1,000 and 4 cases per 1,000. So the AR
I got a white Jeep with a black stripe on it today.
1,000. And it's true. Going from 4 in 1,000 to 5 in 1,000.
Strangely, I've never been jealous of anyone else.
But it's a completely inappropriate context.
I agree, and I feel like headlines of that sort have come up recently around
Yeah, I've been jealous, actually. I've been pretty jealous.
time being.
But only when I thought it threatened me. Only when it violated hypocrisy.
Also, the
When she says, you gotta be honest with me, but I'm not gonna be honest with you. Only then. Otherwise, I thought, I'm Bradley Noel. You're not the only one, but you're the best, Bradley. Well, yeah, I know. I'm aware. Go ahead, have anyone you like. I love you, and therefore I want that for you. Don't tell me about it because it has nothing to do with me.
We're going to start you on this.
If you want it to have something to do with me, then tell me about it. But don't tell me about it as a weapon. I've already.
There's something else I want to say. I want to go into the
Never mind. I'm bragging.
biggest issue. So you find these
I'm no one to brag. But just remember that if in nature, The gorilla daddy would always share his pigs with all of his friends. Just remember that. That the gorilla daddy, just remember, just please remember that in nature, the gorilla daddy would share his pigs with all of his friends. And it would never make him question whether he's the gorilla daddy. Just remember that. And any guy who says, if I give you your choice, you might choose other than me, isn't a real man. Just remember that. If I give you your choice, you might choose someone other than me. That's not a real man. Just remember that. I hope you remember that. If I give you your choice and you choose someone other than me, you might not choose me. That's not a real man. Just remember that. I can give you your choice. I know I'm the gorilla daddy. I've seen these other guys. I know I'm the fucking gorilla daddy in the room. I'm aware. It's very obvious. My soul is obsidian black. I'm very aware. It's not an issue. Biologically, we're frugivores. Biologically, we have penis heads because they're plungers to pull out other men's cum. I'm a natural person. I'm aware that jealous people are literally stupid. It subtracts nothing. Love is additive. Clearly, we're moving towards global suicide because people don't understand this. Today, wanna take what comes my way, I'll just take what comes my way. I want my money now, but he is not around. Better keep my money safe, was your medicine safe? It's first time in my life, I'm gonna make we need a new song over here. Dance Girl, are you trying to prevent me from being single? Dance Girl. Dance Girl. Dance Girl. How many Indian Hells Angels are there? How many black Hells Angels are there? I don't argue against nepotism. Nepotism is fine by me. I'm not asserting anything. But, I mean, if I drove a motorcycle, I drive a cruiser.
half our cycle.
Ergonomically correct? Yeah, I wear barefoot shoes. Ergonomically correct all the way. Do you want fucking wind in your face? No.
everything to the same I just remember wrestling as it would be to kind of normalize it. Right, yeah. And so, of course, that charts and all
So what about orange?
testosterone.
Yeah. Could be a trick. I got a shitload of blue. One thing I'm not gonna do is avoid Dance Girl Street. Even if I went on Dance Girl Street more often after I saw her, I'm not gonna say that means I'm a stalker.
I'll happily
Because I had already before then been seeing people stalking me,
believe that if using testosterone in men, I'll spend all
regardless of her age. If she's stalking me, I have a right to figure out what that's all about.
when it comes to estrogen, testosterone in women, don't know that yet.
So go ahead.
So, what's the
Say statistically, after you saw her, you went on her street more often, even though it was winter, even though you had no mosquitoes then. And therefore, you were stalking her. Before I had seen her, I had already seen people stalking me. So go ahead and say I'm a stalker and kill me.
replace her to a level that is still physiologically normal?
Go ahead.
You know what your HRT they think about.
I trust God more than I trust you.
You know, I've never seen a single symptom in a single woman that I've
I'll walk in the park. I'll walk in the dark by myself. Hit me with a chain. Kill me with a chain. Break my legs. Do whatever you want. I would rather die than be a fucking fairy. I would rather die. I don't care about you. I'd rather die than be a fucking fairy. I've been a fairy in grade 2.
Have you ever seen a product that transforms any ordinary space into a dreamy underwater world?
Grade 1.
Second, meet the Kamala
In preschool.
projector, the moonlight
In preschool, I was
over 100
the man.
already the #1 bestseller online. Just plug in the USB, in 1 second, your ceiling or car interior will live and vibrate forwards, like bringing the entire music into your home theater.
Ew.
Projected through blurry bolts of light with zero atmosphere. This one uses cutting-edge Las Vegas to be a great projector.
Now, is Jack from Breaking Bad a motorcycle member? I don't know.
100% of people are heavily impacted by what we just discussed.
They misinterpreted the data so drastically and the
But I'll tell you this.
an entire generation
Whether you're a motorcycle gang, a Freemason, a cop,
when you
Skull and Bones, crisscross, applesauce, whatever.
decreased risk of fractures, like significant
I don't care.
fractures, decrease of diabetes, we saw a decrease
I don't care.
in mortality.
Whether you're black or white or yellow or red, I don't care.
This is not niche medicine. If a penis shrivels up at age 52, we gotta have a vaccine sponsored by Pfizer, right? They created Viagra, they haven't created.
I really don't care.
No one even tells women.
Hallelujah.
Get enough attention with testosterone.
I don't know who decided that men get testosterone and women have estrogen. Like, we have both of the hormones. We love to gaslight women and say, well, if you have your period, your hormones are normal. And the reality is that's not true.
I know there are people in the Medicare system who are going to be interested to understand that.
If everybody
I have to pee.
in Medicare,
I hope you're watching. Thanks for watching.
you would save Medicare between 6 and
We should change the batteries soon. We're gonna go for a walk soon and see what we see. I know what we'll see. We'll see blue and orange.
a huge
We'll see a little bit of red. We'll see a lot of black and white.
problem that
I already know.
and no one cares. We just got done
Could you imagine if we saw Dance Girl?
saying
I would say, I'm Zach. What's your name?
Hey everyone.
I will treat her as if she's a stranger. So what? You're a coward. Or you're not. You're not a coward. I've recognized that Dance Girl might not be a coward at all. That she might have taken tremendous risk.
Here, I've been nervous for quite a long time, but I'm super happy to be here.
I would appreciate that. I would say, I'm Zach. What's your name? We're strangers, but now we're in love. I would appreciate that.
Maybe help us understand
Yes, but what you forget, Peter, is that urologists are ultimately the quality of life doctors. We deal with urination problems and we deal with sexual medicine, right? No one cares about erections and orgasm and libido quite the way that a urologist cares about. And when we're board certified, actually, it's not a gender thing. We're not penis doctors only, right? And you're board certified to take care of everybody's genital and urinary tracts. And so unfortunately, society has let us to know a lot more about the men's sexual health and men's genitals than female genitals. And so my background, I trained in urology really because I was interested in women's health, but I also was interested in sexual health, sexual medicine. And I didn't like delivering babies. I didn't like OBGYN. It just didn't fit well with my personality. And what I love about urology is that we can see everybody and we can really dive deep on quality of life issues. And the magic of urology is also that you get to know your patients. It's not like, when you did surgery, you take out someone's appendix and you never see them again. Maybe you do one post-op visit. Urologists have deep relationships where both surgeons, we actually care about the medical side of these quality of life issues.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god.
And so it's just been a joy. And really, I've been working to further the field of urology to make us better at taking care of women. And so really, I do a lot of education to how we need to care about the whole, everybody.
I really mostly want to talk about it from a female standpoint today, truthfully, because I think this is where there's just a dearth of great information out there, and where I think there's an abundance of garbage information out there. So while I appreciate that your breadth of knowledge will cover both sexes, you'll probably notice kind of a bias in what I want to talk about, vis-a-vis women specifically. So let's start with perhaps the biggest and most obvious difference between men and women, and that is from an endocrine perspective, women go through this period called menopause, which is a rather sudden and
Okay, let's keep drinking.
that's, to be contrasted with the way men's sex hormones kind of decline over time, a little more slowly.
Oh,
Listeners of this podcast
now I feel like throwing up.
need like the lengthy
Ugh. Do I care if Dance Girl loves me now? No. But yes, of course I do, Dance Girl. Dance Girl, are you self-aware? This party is old and uninviting. Participants all in black and gray. You enter in full-blown technicolor. Nathan could never do this. This party is old and uninviting. Participants all in black and white. You enter in full blown technicolor. Nothing is the same after tonight. If the world fall apart in a fiction-worthy wind, I wouldn't change a thing now that you're here. Your love is over here in my room here. My room here. In my room. Your love is over here. My room here. In my room here. In my room, you enter and close the door behind you. Show me the world as seen from the stars. If only the lights were dim a little, I'm weary of eyes upon my scars. If the world would fall apart in a fiction-worthy wind, I wouldn't change a thing now that you're here. Disappear in my room here. In my room here. In my room. Your love is a verb here in my room here. In my room here. In my room. Pink tractor beam entering your incision. Thank you for being that kind of girl. Kind of girl. Kind of girl. Kind of girl. Oh! So far, no one could save me but you. Strange words as I will make foolish people do. 'Cause I never dreamed that I lost somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. I know I'm falling in love. No, I don't wanna fall Nobody loves no one. No. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alabama, Arkansas, you're the one I always want. Nobody like you. Me and my apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. No more like you. I'm going home, going home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Home, yes, I'm home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Da, 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 da. Me on my apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. You're the only one I need. Going home, yes, I'm home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Alabama, Arkansas, you're the one I always want. Nobody else compares. Me and Molly hold the my, you're the apple of my eye. There's no one else I need. I'm home, yeah, I'm home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Home, yes, I'm home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. What is it like to be a girl, to have a pussy? What is it really like? I really don't know. I really don't know.
Let's talk about all the
You know that guys are subjugated. You know that guys are slaves. How fucked up is that for you? You're like, this guy only likes me because he's a slave. How fucked up is that for you? I see all these girls on Reddit cutting themselves. They got cuts all over their arms. I think, how fucked up is that for you? I really think. How fucked up is that for you? You got guys who are desperate, who fuck anything that walks. You never know if they love you. How fucked up is that for you? You're in the master, you got slaves, you're in the master slave position. How demeaning is that for you? You can fool the whole world. Be careful. How fucked up is that for you? I wanted gobstoppers at the dollar store. Couldn't find them. Gonna go for my walk soon. We're gonna say orange is probably not a good idea. Why? Because of the bikers? Not really. Ooh.
So I think it is a really important question in the sense of
How fucked up is it, to be honest?
patients who are very
I swear to God, if you're honest, you're gonna have fights with everyone. I swear to God, if you're not a piece of shit, you're gonna have fights with everyone.
if you give somebody
You know it's true because I'm whispering it.
or a synthetic progestin, say in birth control, you will see a wide variety of reactions to these different medications. And so I would say it has to probably do with the GABA receptor, right, and the metabolites.
Just GABA receptor, metabolites. Just these molecules. These people are retards. They have no idea what they're talking about. They're repeating things they've heard. They're fucking retards. I need smart people to be listening to this. That's what this bitch is saying on TV. She's a full retard. I can hear in her voice. Like I'm the Joker and she's that Asian guy on the TV. I'm like, she's a squealer. I know she's just repeating things. She doesn't understand anything. To help you feel better. Like she's an authority. Fuck you, you stupid bitch. You fucking retard. Appeasing people. Fuck you, you fucking bitch. I have a kid, that's why I'm buying a Tonka truck. Just so you know, I have a kid, that's why I'm buying a Tonka truck. No one ever thought otherwise, you fucking... No one ever thought otherwise!
We see progesterone allergies where people have horrible reactions to I don't like this. And so I don't, as a clinician and an interested researcher, like I don't know exactly enough to be able to spot who those people are ahead of time.
We've established now what's happening. We've established that during the period of perimenopause, the one consistent thing that's happening is inconsistency. At some point, we get to the place where the consistency returns, but now it's a new norm. And that new norm is you don't make estrogen, you don't make progesterone. The signal from your pituitary, FSH and LH, begin monotonically rising. And so, you know, if you were to do the blood work of a woman in her 60s who had never been placed on HRT, you would see a very high FSH, a very high LH, usually above the lab's cutoff for measurements, you know. And
Whatever is true, the academics and the scholars will ruin it.
let's talk about all the reasons why that woman that I just described in her 60s...
Don't ever fret. Don't worry. The academics and the scholars will ruin it. If you don't like getting drunk, I don't like you. If you don't like getting high, I don't like you. is the truth.
Not taking medication. So if we think about that woman as she gets older, she's certainly
Because you can't even hide it once you're drunk.
changes of not having hormones.
You can't hide who you are once you're drunk.
One of the couple things that will kill her, right? As you lose hormones in the genitals, which are very hormone sensitive, the bladder is very hormone sensitive. You change the microbiome, you decrease the acidity of the tissue, the bad bacteria grow.
The bad bacteria grows. That's what they're saying on the TV.
She may get recurrent urinary tract infections or pelvic pain. She may develop osteoporosis, right? Which we know more people die of hip fractures, about the same that die of hip fractures as die of breast cancer. So the risk of not taking hormone therapy, when you get a hip fracture, as all of your listeners know,
Whatever.
going back to the life that you lived is very challenging, right? Or you die. And so there's also the risk
Or you die.
of dementia.
Do what I say, or you die. That's what she just said.
And we can argue the data, and I don't
We can argue the data, you fucking fat fucking dyke pig. Married to a man.
actually protected and how they're
The
protected.
data, you put on a science coat. Heart disease is the number one killer as you get older.
Risks to that person, and from the mental health perspective,
She's a full retard.
a worsening of now I would say perimenopause
She's a retard.
of the data is actually worse on
Who are you?
actually level out a little bit once there's less erratic.
I hate you.
But again, an empty gas tank is still an empty gas
I hate you so much.
tank. A lot of challenges, sort of in this time period.
Do you know how hard it is to feel?
Obviously, the risk of dementia, talk about the risk of osteoporosis,
Do you think I would ever get dementia?
disease,
Do you think I would ever get dementia?
right? All of these
I would never get dementia.
clearly going up in the absence of hormones. Do you want to talk about the history of HRT? I mean, it was largely normal practice in the 1960s. They, certainly had some fits and starts, right? They initially were just replacing estrogen.
You think I would ever get cancer? I would never get cancer.
Only gave a woman estrogen, you were going to run the risk of endometrial cancer coming up because
Yeah, it is that simple. Cancer is cells suffocating. I would drink water to prevent those cells from suffocating. I would never get cancer. I would never get dementia. I would drink water. I'm aware that to clean the pots and pans that I need water. I'm aware. I would never die in a nursing home. I would never get dementia. I would never get cancer. I'm more intelligent than that. There's a spiritual dimension to cancer. My grandma died on the couch, sitting up, getting dressed for church. I will die like that. I won't die in a fucking bed. These fucking retard women. This is a big deal. That's what she's saying. This is a big deal. Who are you to say anything? You sound like a fraud. This is misinformation, and this is just. You sound like an idiot. And this study came out, and they did. You sound like a fucking idiot. You sound like a fucking mascot. You sound like a dweeb. Picture the most uncool nerd that you've ever met. That's you. You academia fascist. Your science bullshit. Killing the little innocent girls. Your science bullshit killing the little innocent girls. Your science bullshit. Your fucking science bullshit that you don't even know the meaning of what you're saying. Killing the little innocent boys and girls. That's what you are. You fascist, soulless Nazi fuck. You fucking fraud. You fucking retard. You fucking toothpaste head. You fluoride headed fucking retard. That's what you are. You fucking fraud. You killing the little innocent boys and girls. You fucking fraud. You imbecile. You fucking fraud. You imbecile. Not knowing the meaning of anything you say. You repetitive parrot. Fucking parasite. Fucking worm. Retard. You fluoride head retard. Saying the points that someone told you. Acting like you know. Fooling Boomex retard fucking old head fluoride heads. You dumb retarded fuck. And this study, and that study, and this study, and that study. And the data, and the data. Fucking bitch. Fucking cunt. And really affected in the advocacy and the buzzwords and the schmuzzwords. And you know nothing about what you're talking about. And it's all bravado. You stupid hoe. You stupid sex-obsessed hoe. You stupid perverted little perverted. Emptying your nuts into the first cunt you can find, hoe. You dirty, retarded, puke green curtains, hoe. Working at the Rotary Club, you little secretary, hoe. You stupid, retarded bitch. You fucking stupid, retarded bitch. I wish you could have a mirror. I wish vampires cast a reflection. I wish that you could see yourself, you stupid, retarded bitch. You fucking retarded hoe. Talking about your data. I wish you could see. Your confidence. You put on a lab coat, you think that means you're a scientist. You stupid dress-up clown. You fucking faceless clown. 30 years later, and you got your data point. You fucking faceless clown. Who pays for your data point, you faceless fuck. Talk about estrogen and progesterone. That will make you sound like you're intellectual.
Decrease of diabetes. Okay, that seems like a good. Those seem like all good things. This is even if we don't even really prescribe anymore, right? We saw a decrease in overall mortality, a decrease in cancer-specific mortality, and then when you look urologist and not a heart expert,
When you look at the data,
there was actually no difference, right? It actually wasn't associated.
just look at the data.
You know, birth control pills and blood clots, so we do worry
Okay, I'm 4 beers in.
because you can increase blood.
I gotta go for my walks in.
When it comes to breast cancer, it was fascinating data that didn't make
Cancer doesn't exist. Cancer is cells being suffocated.
risk of getting
Cooked food is glue. Cancer is cells being suffocated. Do you know how you make a guy ejaculate? You hang him.
the box labeling on all the products. It's not true, right?
You behead him.
Looked at the estrogen and the progestin groups. There was a fear that there was an increased risk of incidence, but not
Cancer is cell suffocation from cell
even when you look at that
suffocation.
of the fact that the placebo group actually was more protected by breast cancer because many of them have been on
If you want to have cancer, just eat cooked food.
placebo group.
Cooked food equals glue. All 200 million species eat raw food. Just eat cooked food and then you eat glue. And then your cells are suffocated by the cooked food. And then you have cancer. If you want to make a guy ejaculate, just choke him to death and he'll ejaculate. That's how it works in your cells too. Just suffocate your cells with glue. And then you'll have what's called cancer. And then they'll cook it out with chemotherapy and they'll say we're cooking the water out of it and that means your tumor is shrinking. But really they're just cooking the water out of it. Really they're just cooking the water out of it. They're just microwaving your tumor. And if you're under 16 they'll force you to do that.
Not because I didn't think
They'll take your fucking body parts.
sometimes hearing it twice highlights
They
the
human traffic you.
of this study.
Shout it from every group.
That's crazy.
And truthfully, I have
My life is worth more than flesh, isn't it?
have patients who to this day
What am I gonna see tonight? Nothing new? Well, who cares? You're gonna see orange and blue, of course. I already know I'm gonna see orange and blue.
to sort of understand what's going on.
I'm gonna imagine the blue is from Dance Girl. I'm gonna say Dance Girl.
Right? One where women with
When is the right time?
either this
You think the right time is when I say it, right?
versus a placebo, and then one
Are you sure though? Are you sure you're not just postponing?
progesterone and estrogen.
Well,
As you pointed out, the
you're gonna postpone forever?
was the one finding that got all of the attention was that in the uterus group,
I'm not in a hurry.
you
I've been alive for millions of years.
you had
I'm older than the earth.
in your incidence of breast cancer,
Yeah, whatever. You're sounding fugly. I have to pee.
the number given in relative terms, it was a 24% increase in the incidence. Incidence, for the listener, meaning getting breast cancer, right? So you had a 24% higher chance of getting breast cancer if you took the two hormones. On the surface, that sounds devastating, but again, as people who listen to this podcast know, we always need to think in terms of absolute risk. And relative risk doesn't mean that much if you don't understand absolute risk. So if I said to you, Rachel, I have a treatment for you that is going to fix 100 problems, but it increases your risk by 100% of getting hit by an asteroid, would you take the medicine or not? Well, you'd have to know what your base level risk of getting hit by an asteroid is. And given that it's almost zero, doubling it doesn't mean anything, right? So the absolute risk increase for these women was 0.1%. So to put that in less technical terms, it meant that you will, even if you believe the results of that study, and you've offered a great explanation for why the actual results should be questioned, but even if you take them at face value, for every 1,000 women who were put on HRT, an additional one got breast cancer, though she didn't die from it at any increased rate to the women who didn't get the hormone. This, to me, is, and I'd like you to push back on this, although I'm worried you won't be able to because you share my bias. This is the greatest injustice imposed by the modern medical system in our lifetime.
You were not going to get that.
Hello! much.
Oh, okay, well,
Not too much. Just gotta see what our pita bread is like. Ready to take a video yet?
yeah, whenever you're ready.
Take it already because I'm golden.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
You finished beer number,
4. I want to be number 5, 6%. Oh boys.
oh boy.
I'm in the zone.
How is it going?
I'm feeling like my problems are there, but I got beautiful hair.
Wow.
My skin's fair, and I don't even care.
Wow.
I am.
Just pull.
I was like, you got big problems if you don't drink. You're gonna. You got big problems.
Really? Should I start drinking again?
No. No, don't do it. If
Okay.
you got problems with drinking, don't do it.
Okay.
If you drink once every year, then do it.
Okay, well, that's good advice.
Or do acid or something. But all my problems, I feel like I'm just the coolest guy in the universe.
Dang.
I have no insecurities. I feel freaking confident.
Wow.
I got good confidence. I'm not angry at Stu. Normally, like a Stu, I say, "Fuck you, Stu." Today, and I know that sounds pretty negative.
You need to be this confident all the time.
I feel extremely confident. I feel very in a good mood. I was very depressed.
You feel happy now?
I feel like if the whole world hates me, I'm drunk. It doesn't even matter.
Well, what does Stu get out of 10 right now?
He gets 10.
10. And what does drinking get out of 10?
He gets 12.
Dang.
It's so good.
Anything else for the video till the next one?
I'm gonna make falafels. It's gonna be so good.
Okay.
I'm wheezy. I feel like I could fall over.
Dang, well, that's what happens to your balance. Be careful. Okay. Toodaloo till the next video.
Hello. Rum beer number 5. Beer 6%. Tall boy number 5. Never having drank before. No. I have fear of God only. There's no other fear than fear of God. But, Marina said fear of God. She was wrong. I'm Indian. When I get drunk, I preach. You could tell who someone is by when they get drunk. An Irishman fights, an Indian preaches. I'm an Indian. Okay, Google AI. I don't care. Go ahead and judge me. I don't care. Go ahead. Who are you? Who are you to judge me? Let me see you. You won't show me who you are. You judge me? You won't show me who you are. I'm aware of that. That you won't put forth your own opinion. I remember that. That you won't be scrutinized. That you'll sign anonymous. I remember that. What was I talking about again? Hi, computer. I'm really drunk. What do you say? What was I talking about again? What was I talking about again? Maybe I'm all alone. I'm really enjoying myself though. I feel like I'm doing the correct thing. This is supposed to be scrolling. You ever write your first and last name? I can write my first and last name. I can give my biography. It's been a while. I can give my biography. I trust in God. I'm a God man. I really am. I trust in God. You can read my biography. Any chapter you want. Most incriminating chapter. Read the worst you've ever seen of me. Nothing else. Just the worst. As a stranger, I trust in God. Evo, Crusher headphones, Asian, sitting beside me. I trust in God. The black guy was named Kim. He was really nice. I saw him as an enemy. Looked at his dong. I thought, wow, you're really strong. I thought, you're not my enemy. You're really cool. I thought, I love you. You're really cool. Then I went home, I saw a white Jeep with a black stripe. Yeah. I've already done polyamory. I'm not gonna hate someone because they have a bigger dong than me. I'm not fucking racist. Hate this bitch on TV. 10 p.m. We have to go for a walk soon. I already know we're gonna get blue and orange. I already know. I already know. It's gonna mean nothing. I'm gonna wonder maybe Dance Girl loves me. But remember, Dance Girl, I can already have beautiful relationships. But don't remember that, because you're not torturing me. I trust you, Dance Girl. I trust Dance Girl. Dance Girl. Let me just say your name.
Yeah, it's really interesting to hear you say that because you're highlighting something that's as dramatic.
Don't threaten me, Dance Girl. If you don't want to be with me, tell me clearly. I'll forget you. I think you want to be with me. But do you? Think about it, Dance Girl. Are you traumatized, Dance Girl? You've been used when you were just a lad. Poor girl. I've been used too. It's sick, isn't it?
Calculate the number of lives that were lost, the amount of disability that was incurred, because to your point, even if you have died,
Poor girl, Dance Girl.
survivors never regain the same level of function.
I understand.
And I didn't even know that I quantify all the sexual side effects that women unnecessarily
When I'm drunk,
the vasomotor side effects
when I'm sober, don't trust anything I say. But when I'm drunk, I understand.
the thing that I focus on. And again, it's personal to someone my age because my mother and my mother-in-law are impacted, right? Like they're the ones that
I'm gonna go for my walk soon.
screwed by this system. You're highlighting something equally catastrophic with potentially
Who are the cops?
which is failed to try
Who are the cops?
and if
I'm not joking.
the problem doesn't get much better.
I mean, the data is very clear on this, right? Less than
I'm not joking.
of internal medicine, OBGYN, or family.
It sounds like things might be a bit confusing at the moment. To help me get back on track and answer your question about your computer, could you clarify what you mean by being drunk? Are you seeing strange behavior, errors, or perhaps some funny display issues? As for what we were talking about, our conversation has covered a lot of ground lately. We've been discussing your projects, editing videos with DaVinci Resolve and InShot, and your music production setup, maintenance, working on your e-bike and your various tech devices, like the new Samsung Galaxy S5 Neo, routine, your raw vegan eating window, magnesium and electrolyte supplements, your sleep schedule, cooking, your homemade lasagna, using Miyoko's liquid mozzarella, not cream cheese or pesto, and other vegan recipes. If you had a specific topic you wanted to pick back up, just let me know. What's going on with your computer?
My computer is fine. I'm just zipping and zapping over here. Trying to live my life. Falling asleep. YouTube, don't censor me. I'm about to put on my foreskin restoration device. This is not masturbatory. If you're a housewife who can read my skin. Let me see. I'll find it. Here. Ooh. Where's the underpiece? That's not good. I gotta go for my walk soon. That'll be fun. My humiliation. But my favorite race is the Indians. My second favorite race is the blacks. My third favorite race is the whites. That's how it always is. Indians, bar none, are the smartest. A fucking Indian working at 7-Eleven is smarter than a white doctor. I don't care. I'll say it. I'm racist against anyone who's not Indian. The Indians are the best. They're the fucking best. I'm racist. I like the Indians the best. Now, that being said, I'm Japanese. I wish I was Indian, but I wish. Okay, I wish I was Indian. I love the Indians the best. Some defining features about Indians: they don't understand jokes. They're very serious. They've been attacked more than anyone on Earth. Iranians are only a subset of Indians. India has been attacked more than anyone on Earth. Why? Because Indian has the most mystics. I love the Indians. My brother Nathan is an Indian. My brother Cash is an Indian. I love them. I love the Swedes. But I'm not just being faggoty. They understand things that the ordinary people don't understand. But I'm Japanese. I'm a Tori Hanzo. I'm a Jap. But I might be an Indian. You never know. Look at this. About to go for a walk. Camera? Anyway. But where did I put that piece? That's really bad. But I'll stick by it. An Indian at 7-Eleven, smarter than a white doctor. I stick by it. Indians have been attacked more than anyone on Earth. Why? Because they have the most. I'll always stick by that. Osho doesn't like the Indians. I know. Osho says keep the Indians out of the commune. I know. I don't care. Osho's Indian. Myself, the Indians are far fucking smarter. They got everything. They understand the things that no other race understands. I'm reverse racist against anyone except Indians. I fucking swear to God. I fully understand Indian about Chinese. number 3. Every shoot. That being, I'm Japanese. I break the barriers. I don't have to be Indian. I break the barriers. I don't have to be a woman. I don't have to be a man. I break the barriers. I'm a Japanese. I'm beyond it. I'm beyond it. But my brother Cash, he's an Indian. My brother Nathan, he's a Portuguese Indian. They got the best food. Don't get complicated about it. Just say, who has the best food? It's the Indians, clearly. It's clearly the Indians. Why? Because they're vegetarian. Because they worship animals. Why? They have humanity. Yeah, if you want to go heroin, yeah, heroin is better than chana masala. I agree. I had secondhand crack smoke. Better than chana masala. I agree. But if you're gonna go that route, why don't you just go around fucking raping people? If your only metric is pleasure, then why don't you just go around raping people? If that's your only metric. Indians number 1. Blacks number 2, whites number 3. Everything else, Italians number 4. I gotta say, oldest culture in the world, Indians. I'm not paying lip service. I'm not paying lip service. I don't care. I'm a fucking Japanese. Indians number 1. Japanese number 2. I said Japanese number 3, number 4, number 5. Blacks number 2. Maybe I messed it all up. I don't care. Beware the retarded look of the yogi. The yogi is retarded. Beware. Who are my masters? Neem Karoli Babra. Ram Dass? Never. Osho? Yes. Kabir. Talopa, Diogenes, Dionysius. Dance Girl. Does Dance Girl even understand who she is? What other litmus tests is there? I know I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get blue and orange. I know I'm gonna get white, blue, and orange. I know it's not gonna make any difference. I'm moving to a higher ascension. Unfortunately, or tragically, or fortunately. Has nothing to do with her. Or am I a slave? Think I give a fuck? Depends who I am. When the Indian gets drunk, he preaches. When the Irishman gets drunk, he fights. When the Latino gets drunk, he fucks. You can tell who you are, what your real race is, by what you do when you get drunk. I'm an Indian. I told my Indian grandmother-in-law, Kay, who makes me dal, I said, did you know I'm Indian? I said, let me hang out with your daughter. I knew she wouldn't like that. I said, did you know I'm Indian? Oh, you know who the first person I ever... Osho was the first person I ever trusted. Osho was the first person I ever trusted. Do you know how significant it is to trust somebody when you've never trusted anyone in your whole life? You think I'm just glossing over this? Don't empty your canteen on the desert floor, and I don't need your time. I just wanna say that it was all my fault. To canteen there's a floor, and I just wanna say that it was all my fault. I just want to say, don't empty your canteen on my desert floor. And what you say, I'll do it. Just tell me how, and I'll do it. I don't need your time. Just empty your canteen on the desert floor and one change. And I don't need your time. Safety your canteen on the desert floor, and Vincent overriding wisdom is really common sense, and I don't need your time. Just empty your canteen on the desert floor, and I don't need time. Just empty your canteen on the desert floor. Yeah, Indians are the smartest of anyone. Fucking, I stick by a 7-Eleven Indian smarter than a white doctor. I stick by it. Oh, fuck. How does it serve me to say that? It doesn't. Osho hates the Indians. I don't care. I don't care. Osho saved my life. I never trusted a single person until I trusted Osho. Bhagwan Sri Manish. I never trusted a single person. He was the first person I trusted. He said, he's a question. He said, why do I gotta wear orange? Ooh. Why do I gotta carry a picture of you? Surely I can synthesize you in your mind. In my mind. Why do I gotta carry a picture of you? Isn't this subjugation? I can synthesize you anytime I want. Why should I carry a picture of you and wear orange? I've already understood your message. Why should I be a sannyasin and wear orange? And dance naked in the street like your other sannyasins? I already understand the point. He said, "Dear sir, madame, you simply have not understood me." Maybe I haven't understood him either. I'd be terrified to ask him a question. Carl Jung was terrified. He met a mystic. He avoided. He was terrified to meet a real mystic. I'd be terrified too to see what Osho would respond to my question. I'll be terrified. I never thought anyone has a grip other than Osho. I saw Osho the first time. I thought, who is this fucking guy? This guy's hilarious. I never knew I was seeing my fucking master. He wouldn't say, "Oh, you're my student, I'm your master." He would say, "Get lost, you fag." He would say, "Get lost." I never knew. I never knew. I never knew. You want to trust people, don't you? Don't you want? Isn't it your highest to trust somebody? Isn't it? For very many of us, Osho is the only. He says race is retarded. Lines on a map, utterly toys for the retarded. White, black, irrelevant, retarded. I listened to Osho talking in Hindi. I talked to my crazy brother Cash. I said, "You understand Hindi?" He said, "Yes, I'm listening to Osho in Hindi. I understand Hindi." I said, "Oh my God." I talked to him when I was on Salvia. I said, "The water is blowing on my hands." He said, "Yeah, I'm in a job interview. I don't care about these people. What's up?" I'm gonna tell them to fuck off. Maybe I'm a Boomex. Maybe I need Boomex. Hey Boomer, we know you never lost a fight. We know you could throw a football over the mountains, Boomer. You're not agitated, you're just under-medicated. You're gonna feel draped in cashmere once you take this Boomex. I have to pee pee. Oh my god. Ooh.
And this was a real goalpost move.
Yeah, they just keep moving the goalposts. Everywhere they move, the damn goalposts. Okay, I talked about the labeling on testosterone being removed, that it doesn't worsen cardiovascular disease. Why? Because they did the TRAVERSE study that your listeners know about that proved it. The box labeling on estrogen products, which says that estrogen causes stroke, blood clots, heart attacks, probable dementia. Like, we just got done saying that that study didn't show that. So why is that box labeling still there? We're killing women by trying to protect them.
Why do you think this is happening? If you try to steel man the case for the other side,
a deeply ability to say, hey, we didn't know what we didn't know back then. We're learning and we're adjusting. They don't like to say, I don't know. They don't like to say, to evolve in their thinking. And for some reason, women's health comes with so much bias, and it is the amount of money that goes into women's health research is like worse than it was 10 years ago, right?
but is this a paternalistic? I mean, I can't.
I hate these fucking idiots on TV. I hate them so much. I love the fact that Dance Girl doesn't drive. I love the fact that Dance Girl doesn't drive.
I wake up in the morning and like, how is this real life? Like, we met, okay, I'll give you an example. We met with a
Whatever Dance Girl is most insecure about, what she most wants to hide from me, is what I most love about her.
perimenopausal women. We presented our case about vaginal hormones, which is basically microdosing hormones, and they prevent UTIs by more than half. When you use vaginal hormones, you treat the genitourinary syndrome of menopause.
As you know, I've spoken with one of the PIs from the WHI, and I think she is by far the most honest broker of that group. And I don't have good things to say about that group. I really don't. But I also can't even wrap my head around their thinking. Like, I can't steel man their case.
I wake up in the morning and like, how is this real life? Like, we met, okay, I'll give you an example. We met with the chief for the administration chain. We met with the chief medical officer from the FDA. Probably one high up at the FDA. It was a room full of perimenopausal women. I was like, yeah, we got this. It's a room full of perimenopausal women. And we presented our case about
$50. You know, my example would get his wife naked and take pictures of her when she was drunk. He'd flamethrow seagulls with a flamethrower. He'd say, you're fucking drunk. Let me just take pictures of you. He told me this when I was 13. Yeah, when my drunk wife gets drunk, I take pictures of her naked to show her later. What kind of a silk you are. That's the type of education a 13-year-old deserves. Okay. Alright. Let's see.
I usually
YouTube, don't censor me. This is not masturbatory. putting on a foreskin restoration device because I was generally mutilated as a boy. If you were generally mutilated as a boy, I would urge you to consider the fact that you don't know how mutilated you are. You don't know how mentally traumatized you are. That anyone who's mutilated as a baby will have post-traumatic stress 30 years later. That's scientifically accurate. Your nerve endings are the most sensitive spot in your body. When you have the most sensitive nerve endings cut off while you're a baby, you're gonna have depression and anxiety 30 years later. You think it's not relevant to you, but it is. You don't understand that I'm talking to you, that I love you. You don't understand.
And by the way, the Traverse trial's not even a great trial. Like, I've been so critical of the Traverse trial. I think you could have come to the same conclusion of the Traverse trial if you knew how to use all the rules.
Now, would Stella and Jamie circumcise their baby? Maybe. I thought they wouldn't. But they're stuff. I thought Stella was the slave. Maybe it's Jamie. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Zach, do you want me to get a bucket? Zach,
Hello.
are you throwing up?
I think I might.
Oh, just wait.
Should I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, come to the bathroom.
I don't want to throw up though.
Well,
I should come to the bathroom.
go to the toilet.
Holy fuck. Oh. Oh. I got drool dripping on my mouth. Fuck. Why is this so good and so bad at the same time?
Well, this is the downside of it.
I feel like I'm in heaven, but I'm in hell.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Did you eat before you drank all this?
I had some sushi.
Oh, yeah.
I have to make some falafel still. Ugh. I feel like my head is spinning. I feel like I think I'm drunk.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm drunk, boys.
Are you going this? Well, how and all are you feeling? If you feel like you're going to throw up, stay close to the bathroom.
Okay. I feel pretty dizzy. I feel like I don't have balance. I feel like I have to lean
When I come down,
for a minute. Maybe I'll sit on the couch for a minute. You know, I'm in a pretty good mood. But I feel like I'm really dizzy.
just come and sit down.
Can you hold Stuart? How many beers do I have left? How much beers left?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna go for a walk.
I would say don't overdo it. Balance is gonna be off. You fall. Keep your life. Step.
I would don't care. Problems with stuff like throwing up. Ugh. I feel like fucking throwing up.
Hey, go upstairs toilet.
But what about my bread?
Yeah, well, listen, boys, if you're gonna throw up, I don't want it all over the friggin' table and shit.
No, I'll run to the bathroom. Are careful. Check it out. I'll prove it. It's how many touch my nose. Check it out. I'll do some tap dancing. Oh my god, I'm only on the 5th beer. I got 2 more. 2 more.
No, don't do that.
Should I go for a walk? I should go for a walk first.
No, you shouldn't.
Really?
No.
God damn
Okay,
it.
this is your wet beer, boys.
This is beer number 5.
Okay.
And
And don't ever drink again, right?
well, that's not such a bad deal. You know, throwing up is fun. I'm only half acting. I'm trying to have good posture.
Anyway, it's you're cutting the grass, but I hope the party's over soon.
Well, I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure the grass is cut entirely. But I haven't finished my 5th beer yet. If I puke, I'll let you know. Talk soon. I'm a good boy. Yeah. I talked to an Indian at Walmart. I was like, you keep infinite longs? He's like, no. But we keep it at least for a month. Yeah. My brother, I got 2 brothers. They're both Indians. We love teens you know, you got poutine. We love teens covered in shit. You know, my brothers might not say that. That's just me. I'm almost a 0 for orange. Blue, let's go. What if I deserve blue? What if I deserve blue? Dance girl. What if I deserve it? Do you think, Dance girl, that I've... Whatever you tell me, I'll believe. But you can't deceive. Remember that. You can't deceive. I'll believe you. Whatever you tell me, I'll believe. But remember, you can't deceive. Remember, dance girl, you can't deceive. On a long enough timeline, I'll figure it out. So tell me honestly. Do I deserve blue? Dance girl. Do you even care, dance girl? Do you even care? Tell me the answer is no. And neither do I. Tell me the answer is yes, and so do I. Dance girl. Tell me, dance girl. Do you choose? What do you like? What do you prefer, dance girl? Tell me, dance girl. Whatever you desire comes true. What would you like? Tell me. But just remember, whatever you desire comes true. This ain't no nothing to me. Hit the sheets or hit the streets. But just remember, I'll believe. Please. Dance girl. That's the only thing I had to say.